This morning, police are still searching for a motive in the chilling murder of a 4-year-old Dallas boy. Surveillance footage shows the haunting moment Cash Gernon was taken from his bed, where he was sleeping right next to his twin brother. The child's body was later found abandoned in the street by his neighbor, Antwainese Square, and she joins me live now. Antwainese, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate your time.
Sure, no problem.
Can you take me back to the morning of May 15th and tell me what happened and what you saw?
Sure. I remember like it was yesterday. I was going out for a walk, and I remember debating even going to walk that day. And I stepped outside, and I thought it was a beautiful day, so I just said I would go ahead and walk in the neighborhood. As I was walking up my street, turning onto another street, I remember seeing hair laying there. So my first thought was I thought it was a dog, and I immediately called my mom, and I say, "Hey, I think I see a dog laying in the middle of the street, but it's kind of weird because it's not moving." As I was talking to her, I'm walking, and as I'm walking, I see a hand, and I told my mom, I say, "Mom, I think this is a person laid out in the middle of the street. I see a hand, I see a foot." And then as I got closer, I just started screaming and crying. I said, "Mama, this is a baby. This is a baby. He has no shirt on, no shoes, no socks. He has blood over his face." I'm just crying. So at that point, my mom was trying to calm me down because I was crying. She told me to call the police. "Hang up for me, call the police." I called the police. I spoke with the paramedics, and the paramedics, they had to calm me down a bit. And they asked me if I could walk towards Cash just to see maybe if he's, if he's conscious. And I remember looking at his poor body, and I remember seeing ants on the bottom of his feet. And I remember telling the paramedics that, and it seemed shortly after I told them that the police was pulling up.
You're a mother of 3. You're a teacher. You have a 3-year-old. Cash was about the same age. He was 4. When you try and sleep at night, what goes through your mind?
I have so many emotions. I'm afraid. I'm scared. I'm angry. I'm wondering, why did this have to happen to a baby? Why like that? It's just so many emotions.
18-year-old Darian Brown is charged with kidnapping and theft in connection to Cash's death. He's seen in that surveillance video taking Cash out of his bed. Have you ever seen this person in your neighborhood?
I've never seen him. I've never seen him at all. Now, I've heard a lot of neighbors to have a few problems, and they've seen him, but me personally, I've never seen him.
And had you had any interactions with Cash, with his brother, with the family that he was staying with?
No, not at all.
How difficult is it for you when you think about that day and you were the one who came upon him, this little boy laying there in the street? It must be torturous for you to get that image out of your mind.
It is. It's truly traumatizing. I have my moments where I try to move on with my day and make the best of my day. And no matter how many times I try to move on, I can't unsee what I saw. And it's caused me to be very paranoid with my children. I'm constantly wanting to know where they are. I'm constantly in the house looking for them. I haven't built up enough nerve to watch the video, and I probably never will. It's really felt like a loss for me. And I think it's a loss I think his death is it's really a rude awakening for the entire community.
How important is it, do you think, that police get to the bottom of this and figure out the motive behind this and exactly what happened?
I think it's very important. I think we owe it. I think we owe it to Cash to find out why, what happened, to know all of the facts, so that as a neighborhood, we can stay aware. We could be more conscious of our surroundings, at least knowing, it won't help the situation at all, but at least it will give us clarity on what happened. I'm not sure to make us feel better, but it'll at least give us some type of, closure.
Yeah, especially for his family. Antwainese, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I'm sorry to talk to you under these circumstances, but I do appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Todd.
Yeah, that line about the ants on the foot. Wow.